Okay, hi, doctor. Thank you so much for joining me for the video. Okay. Uh, by the way, my name is Izati. I'm G6 for quality education from the SDG. So basically, today we just have the thoughts about the left and right. There will always be cross ahead. So it's basically how the when we make decision, there will always be something come out with the result is either good or not. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Without further ado, also how your days now for nowadays? What are you doing? Maybe.
Nowadays, I am not just an artist, I'm a producer as well, and I do academic stuff and I guide PhD students while also like finalizing my graduation in Spain as well. I think nowadays it's quite intense for me. So progressing from an artist to the education line, I didn't know was so tough. So yeah, I mean for me, actually I'm working like every day, majority every day. Yeah, serving the industry.
Mm, yeah, because I saw you as all together now Malaysia,
Yeah, it's quite.
to participate for the judges.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we can just like sembang-sembang. First, I will ask you based on the research done about doctor. I understand that every phase your doctor of your life, every phase your decision that you make before this stable have the voice, universe. Now you are stable singer, but suddenly you want jump into the education. So how did you make the decision when convince people is the decision you either in surrounding people or your maybe friends like why she did that and this.
Yeah. Sure. I think it's because I guess that because I started in this industry at a very young age. So I know that I'm a person where I don't like to, I always feel that, entertainment line is always being replaceable. So every time I told myself, I definitely education would be the best backup. But the thing is like, whenever I jump into one zone to one zone, I always like to take classes and learn from loafers because you can't just jump, without showing them, your steps and stuff. So I always will challenge myself. I'm a person where I won't stay too long in one thing too long because it taught us that in Malaysia, a lot of things you can't just sustain forever like that. And sometimes we might grow old and stuff. So we also want the young ones to come out and stuff. So it seems young as well. I've been serving from low, so I understand the reality. So I'm not blinded by the glamour. I'm not blinded by whatever it is, and win or lose, I'll progress because life continues. I learned that if you don't progress, you already go backwards. So I just went more extreme nowadays is because I guess with the economic crisis and with I think with me basing in overseas and I get to see a worldview, I'm just I'm just doing it according to the evolvement of our whole world. So a lot of times I'm not a person who like to shock somebody or whatever. So and I'm a person where I like to challenge things which people don't want to do, but it's my passion as well. So I understand that sometimes you have to keep climbing. If you stop at one level, it will just be stagnant, and if you get too safe as well, it's not good for your own self. So I'm a person where before you eliminate me, I will go to another path, and to leave more space for the younger generation girl or something. So I treat my life journey as a challenge. And I won't just stick in one career. And then, moreover, with social media technology nowadays, I see a lot of people professional also lose their jobs and stuff. I mean, like as an art industry, we knew that 10 years ago already when I started from law and then I jumped into the surney. Back then, all my lawyer mates laugh at me and stuff. But because we realized the reality at a very young age, so we know what are we doing. So a lot of them now only they lost their job, they faham what I've been through. But the thing is also, for me, is like I like to always set a new path for people, and I also like to surprise myself. And with current technology 4.0 and all these things, I'm always craving for new challenges. So that's why I keep evolving and stuff. And when I jump, I will make sure that I don't take shortcut because I always believe that in building the roots for anything, even education. Why I go and take 2 PhD and stuff, because I always feel that if I have nothing to give, I shouldn't get the position. So if I get the position, I need to bear a lot of things. So it's not just by the book there. So a lot of things I learned from international people and stuff. They told me Wincci is beyond. It's just beyond. If you get more responsibility and more power and visibility, you have to do more. So that's how I keep progressing as well. Yeah.
Based on, I can say that just go beyond whatever you have asked,
Yeah.
comfort zone.
Yeah, because if not, I can tell you anyone can take over your position, and we'll get comfortable with any position within 2 to 3 years, honestly. So if we stay stagnant, there's no excuses for me, especially. And I know that even glamour and stuff, it will expire. So I have to reinvent myself. So I don't want to wait until when people ask me to come down only I go and do. So a lot of times I will do in advance. Yeah.
I understand. Okay, doctor. The next thing, doctor have you to have the many things that you need to, is it the right one, the wrong one. So did you have like, I shouldn't do this? Any regret, or example that I should like from my right now I'm a degree.
Yeah.
This I have the diploma. So some people just like, why not just you just to the industry because you have the diploma, but instead I'm choosing the degree.
Yeah. I
So
I think
how
I
do
think
you think?
I think that, of course, I can't say that 100% education is everything, but education, it is a token. But I also advise degree student to speed up, where during your school time, go for internship, go for volunteerism. Don't just stay inside uni as well. So nowadays, we're encouraging students to step up their game. You faham tak? So I always tell them that, back in my days in degree, so I did the same. I go for my classes, but at night and weekend, I go for audition, I go for part-time work and stuff. Sebab you must speed up the whole thing. We call this parallel. So I would take a halfway through that. Education is important, but experience also equally important. So a lot of times, of course, the education, it is a token already. You don't have the token, you're gonna stuck forever. So of course, those who opt for education first will suffer first. It's just like losing weight. It's a staircase. It's not like a exponential graph. So we are human beings. So go for education. It won't get used. It won't get waste. But be smart in handling your education. Have a purpose. Because 10 years ago, yes, you need a thing for getting a job. Maybe nowadays they have too many talent already. So I would suggest that degree student do like what the master are doing, like go for your part-time work, Saturday, Sunday. There are time where you can slot in for your stuff. So don't just also do one thing. Nowadays with social media, you can do a lot of things. So that's always my, if you can do two together, do it the best.
Yeah, I understand, because I actually people nowadays after the COVID, I think they are making online self-learning, something like Google for the garage.
Yeah.
That, some of the lecture also encourage to do enroll something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, for the based on this previous interview that I watched, doctor said never stop learning. Every time there are new things to learn. So, how doctor opinion to differentiate between university learning and self learning? That maybe something that self learning like playing piano, maybe doing like maybe you enroll for the vocal something?
I guess self-learning.
Doctor differentiate between this.
Yep. Self-learning and one more is what? University learning, is it?
Mm.
Okay, I guess nowadays
Yeah.
it's even university stuff. You can learn a lot of things online and stuff. But of course, university you get guidance from the teacher and someone to guide you and to be your coach. So I think the differences is because when you self and stuff, you don't get to see the syllabus and you don't get to interact and some more. But university, I guess a lot of things you can learn nowadays as well. But the thing is, a lot of things experiences where you want to listen to the actual experiences from your teacher, and your teacher might assign a lot of industry people to come in. So I guess that university learning nowadays also we are trying to up our game as well, so that to combine, so that if because self-learning you don't get to connect the industry. So in overseas in university they already do like an agent like that. So university it's like an agent to get into the industry and to string you the good people. So self-learning is important as well to enhance your things and stuff, but university is where you get your connection as well, and you get to do teamwork, because in this world there must be still teamwork in certain areas and stuff. Of course a lot of things you have to be independent, but I learn a lot when I collaborate with people. So it's not just like self-learning but you don't get to practice so the stuff tak jadi lah. So that's why I say that university is actually beyond just books. Back in UK as well, it's the place where you can hold your activities, and you also can everyone volunteer to come in, and you can use everyone voluntarily for free. If not, when you go out to working world and everything, they will charge you. So during university time is the best time for teamwork, for collaboration, to get your connection as well, because I always say that it's the competition is not in the classroom, the competition is out there, the connection is inside the classroom.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. For next, I believe that the word fail are always the scariest thing that we even me and doctor in any decision that we make. So how actually doctor manage to overcome the feeling? The
Can
word
you
fail itself. How doctor
to face
describe
the
and
work?
manage?
Okay, I think work feel definitely every time when you go into the new environment, there will be challenges, there will be things where, because it's beyond human it's human beings and all these things, so there will be emotion part, there will be politics, there will be difficulties and changing technology. So nothing is stagnant nowadays. So of course first 3 months is definitely pening kepala lah. I would tell you that even getting into courses, I bet students the same, because first 3 months is like so tiring for everyone. It's the same as us. So the first 3 months I would tell myself, okay, just get lost first. It's okay to get lost because it's a new world. Then later on, after that 3 months, I must have my own system and my own stuff out already. Then on the 6 month and stuff, I need to plan for next year. So that's how I always plan. It's like facing exam. So when we're thrown into that, so how fast you adapt. So of course I'll train myself even faster and faster. But the thing is also it depends on the situation and also the environment. But I always time myself that, don't stay in the same environment for too long. So, but don't too short also until you can't learn anything. So that's how I face it. And also I'm a person where, I will change before they ask me to change. Yeah. So that's always my timeline like that. First 3 months definitely get lost on especially first 1 month as well. So I indulged in the loss. I was like, it's okay, and manage your expectation. Yeah, manage your promises. But later on, you cannot make mistake already. And also, I encourage people to make all the mistake during the first few months, so you get to see the mistake first, because it's not counted in your resume or in your work. Then lepas itu, don't always close your things until behind you don't know how to do. A lot of them try to be perfect by the book. I was like, no, I go in, I ask a lot of things. I want to see the problem first before I speak. So a lot of times you speak without knowing the problem, you're going to die. So in the workplace, a lot of times, please, first 3 months, you can get lost and stuff. But of course, later on, you must pick it up already, But it's for a reason for you to test, It's not just, it's the same as exam and stuff. Why there's trial? Why not just straight away exam? So, but again, that I always say that observe and stuff. Then later on, the next year, you know what to reduce already. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I believe that even I'm under inspiration from you as to study more harder to grab my dream as much as I want.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Actually, doctor is the living the dream of some people like me and other students. So,
I
how
think,
are your own?
at times I always think that, my generation of people always marah saya sangat gila. But I'm very glad because it's like a younger generation look up to me, but my same generation and older generation actually laughing at me. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm happy that I'm doing something for the younger generation because that's always my dream. And back in my days as well, I had my idols and stuff. So it's just passing on the bit. And why am I fighting so hard? It's no longer just for myself. It's just for the whole next generation as well because we need more better people to come out. Older generation, I can't change their mind, but younger generation. But I didn't know that the impact was so big because same generation of people don't agree. I also disagree with them. So I always think, well, I always cite the truth, and I don't care how they look at me, but I insist the right way. So the younger generation, definitely, I hope that we got to fight something out because the older generation is going to be leaving, but younger generation, we are the one who bearing all the things. So it's going to be tough for all of us. But of course, that previously I survived all my journey also because some of the good senior in front of me there are, so we need more people like you all and to fight the game. If not, nobody's going to fight already. So I always tell people that you don't just agree, you have to defend. It's your dream. If not, just go and get a job or stuff. Even a job also, you have to have a dream. If not, what the hell, the job might not need you one day. So I keep telling people that whatever it is, I don't care. Education is number one for everyone. So, Bob, you won't get wasted at all. If you go work and stuff, yes, to survive and stuff, I know we all do the same thing. But the thing is, to naik pangkat, to go further, it's still education. I never see that, people say, and important was like when you go for increment and stuff, they look at your qualifications still. So I was like, there's no more excuses for this generation if you want to up the game and if you want to go for the global game. At least you have more, so that don't like wait until, need cert, then you are late already, kan? So we of course that cert is not everything, but we must have it for a backup. So a lot of times I say that the dreams will come true if you really go for it and do it the right way. So people will look up to you. Yeah.
Okay. I think this for the last thing. So, what is your very minimum thing you need to accomplish before at the end of 2022?
I think at the end of 2023, which is next year, right? I guess definitely a lot of things to be accomplished. Definitely to get. I'm coaching a lot of PhD students now and stuff, so I guess that to revamp the syllabus and to revive the economy, to revive the industry first. So before 2023, yeah, I think as well do a planning first. Yeah. So I guess a new planning, yeah, before end of the year.
Yep. I understand. So, how as the new planning, do you think like 2023 will anything 2023 that you will like? I need to grab this. No, I will like. I need work harder.
I guess 2023 will be a very challenging year for everyone. So for Malaysian and stuff, I guess that we need to work double or triple harder, and we need to budget as well because economic crisis will come. It's a worldwide thing. So 2023 will be a very tight year for everyone. But please budget, please work hard, and if anything happen as well, you can take a break first. Don't rush too much first on 2023 because it's still very uncertain for all the bubbles, and stuff. So work hard, but work smart, and also take a step back if you felt something was not right because we are still uncertain with a lot of things, especially nowadays. If back then I would say, oh, go only, but nowadays it's like, what if there will be a next COVID? What if the economic crisis bursts? And it's okay to say no or take a break for a while and come back stronger.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor, for the time because the last question. Thank you.
Thank
Uh,
you.
I hope that with this video, we can encourage more and inspire people like me as the student or
Yeah.
any people out there. Okay.
Boleh. All the best. Thank you.
Yeah.